Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing good. It's mic up. All right, season finale. Season finale for the Port Series, the Legend Series. And the second to last race for the main top flight of the BBRC, which will be running right here at Martinsville right after this race. This is the practice for Legend Series. We're just going to let everyone kind of roll in a little bit. Sure that everyone's here that needs to be. Hey, Private Practical, Merry B-Day, Merry B-Day. Man. I'm hoping it's a good race. I really don't know what Martinsville's gonna have to throw for us here, but hopefully it's a good one. And did you have a good day, Private Practical? As we wait for everybody to get in on stream here. Again, if anyone's jumping in, we are watching practice right now ahead of the season finale. Get the Port Series standings on the screen as well. These are the standings with one race to go. I hope they are, because a little too small in my preview state. Pizza Bot's in the lead by 7 points over Fellow 04. I believe Fellow 04, did they get the win last race? Can't remember. Maybe it was Pizza Bot that got the win. Somebody got a win, and it did wonders for them in the standings. Hello, Shaffy. I made it for a bit. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh yeah, have a good time at your party as well. Today was fun. It went ziplining. Wow. Done that before. It's pretty fun. As long as your harness fits well. Everyone know in the Discord we are live. Just had dinner, Mexican food, not pizza. Sorry, gang. That's all good. All good. I hope everybody gets here that wants to see the support series. I'd say Pizza Bot, obviously a favorite heading in with the 7-point lead, but it's definitely not over. Fellow 4 only 7 back, IFA Bot only 8 back. They could definitely take this title. Dr. Pepperbot's also in the mix. Private Crackpot, Plant-Based Bot, Big Jess Bot. Actually, can they make up 17 points? I don't know. I think once we get past... I forget how many points they can lose between 1st and 11th, to be honest. It might honestly only be between the top 3 for the title. Because there's not that many cars for them to drop back, even if Pizza Bot places last. Hello, Jake and Stein, how you doing? I mean, here. There you go. First come, first serve. Alright, we got about 30-something seconds left in this one. for practice. It's going to switch over to qualifying. So hopefully, I don't know if everyone that runs the support series is going to show up on time to see their bot run their last race of the season. And the support series will not be running at Talladega. This is their last race of Season 2. And I haven't made a full decision on how this affects Season 3, but I'll definitely say at least the winner of the championship definitely moves on to the BBRC next season. They get a jump up. I'll see if I want to extend that to the top 2 or not. Hey, Big Jess Game, and there we go. There's one of the support series owners. All right, practice is complete. We're going to head to qualifying next up. And then obviously after this race concludes, the race 9 of 10 at Martinsville for the BBRC Championship Division. They will be hitting the track here as well. This is a 2-lap qualifier, so it should go pretty quickly, and then only a 10-minute race. 10-minute race. Oh, what the heck happened there? Oh, what the heck happened? I must have accidentally clicked on somebody. Fix. There we go. Alright, no one's got a time down just yet. You'll start seeing them gather in that vertical leaderboard. Tell me I have... Oh, there we go. And the first lap is in. Bot leading the way. And not by too much. Dr. Pepperbot also right there. And where's Pizza Bot, the points leader, in 6th right now, 1 lap in. Let's see where the next lap brings them. And Jaden Seabot. Looks like they're going to have the pole, although I don't know if Aoife finished their lap just yet, did they? Yeah, they did, okay. So Aoife Bot going to be on the front row at least, which is huge for them because, again, the championship, this is the final race of the support series season. Pizza Bot in the lead by 7 points over fellow 04, who qualified 9th. Pizza Bot qualifies 11th. Are they going to have an off day on the final race? And then Aoife Bot qualifying 2nd. Those are really the 3 that are in contention. I don't know if Dr. Pepperbot still has... They're 13 points back. I don't know if they can make up that many. They might have to win and like have everybody else finish, you know, the bottom 3 or something like that. But that is that. I have to go in here real quick and force it to go to the next... Oh, no, they're gridding. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I'm going to do this so we don't have to wait for me. Grid start. That is right. Yep, there we go. And there we go. Ugly screen is gone. Qualifying is over. The finale of the support series. I'm glad we did this series. I did not anticipate how many would sign up for the BBRC Season 2, so I'm glad we decided to do this. Here's the lineup. If you, you know, if the vertical ticker isn't enough, that is the lineup. Just disregard Robert Bearder. Yo, hello, John in West Texas. You're doing good. Boy. And they're taking us to line the 69 of Jaden Seabot. Leads us around one more time. The lights are out on the pace car. I thought they were going to go green that time, but my bad. The lights are out though. It will be green the next time they hit the start finish. Let me know how the sound is. I think I got everything balanced pretty good. Should be able to hear the action and hear me. If that is not the case, let me know in the chat. If we get more signups for season 3, whenever that happens, we'll definitely extend this field in the support series past the 11. We have Jaden Seabot gets a nice start to the green, and that outside lane suffering, to be honest. Dr. Pepper moves into second. Ifabot falling back to third after a lackluster start. Their single file on the outside seems to be the where they can dive into the turn there. We're too wide for fifth. Plant, Base Bot, and Big Jess Bot going at it. Ooh, 8-Ball Bot getting under Ifabot, moving him out of the way. And the 61's got to do some damage control here, not to keep falling back into the field, where it's just an absolute hornet's nest behind them. Jaden Seabot, though, starting to drive away. It does show laps, of course, on the vertical ticker, but that's just an estimation. This is a 10-minute race, and we have 9:01, about 9 minutes left to go. Will be interesting to see if we see a lot of passing for the lead or not, as I don't think lap traffic's going to have a chance to come into play with a 10-minute race. But tire fall off can, these cars, that's for sure. Big Jess Bot moving up to fifth. Plant-based Bot, though, not giving up that inside lane, and fellow 04 in the blue 83 trying to follow them through, just nowhere to go, too wide in front of them. The 50 and 19 almost get into it. 8-Ball Bot, the biggest mover so far, up 2 positions to third after starting fifth on the grid. And Jaden Seabot, my goodness, pulling away from the field. They don't have to defend anybody, so not slowing them down. Don't have any dirty air or whatever. Yep, that is a big story there, John, in West Texas. The points leader is in last place. That is not ideal for the 0-0. We'll have to see if they can make up a few spots. I think if they at least get to the midway part of the field, they can salvage the championship, but they cannot finish last if they're going to have Ifabot up towards the front. And they're struggling so far. 8-Ball Bot now working on Dr. Pepper Bot. This is the best start we've seen out of 8-Ball Bot. They've had a pretty tough season, to be honest. Pretty tough season indeed. They are currently running last in the points, 34 points back from Pizza Bot. They have 0 top 5s. 0 top 5s. My goodness. Out of the 6 races we've run for the support series. But running second here today. Oh, for sure. Yeah. This summer, I'm planning to do so much. Don't you worry. This summer is going to be a lot of renovating and whatever else in terms of the channel. Yeah, it does sort of look like the All-Star race tonight. 8-Ball still battling with Dr. Pepper. This is allowing Ifabot to kind of get back into the story as well. Big Jess Gaming also. Then a gap back to the rest of the chase pack there, led by Plant-Based Bot, who is hugging that bottom lane. We're too wide, multiple rows deep, though, within the top 5. We can't really leave this story. Pizza Bot up to 10th. The points leader struggling right now in the standings. Start saving money now. That's right. I'm gonna need to get some too. Uh, 8-Ball. Has fallen back to 4th position, so that battle with Dr. Pepper really hurting 8-Ball. They kind of got stuck in a tough spot on the track. Hey, Kyle C, how you doing? We kind of got stuck on a tough part of the track there, and they cannot get back into the main racing line. But that was great for Ifabot. Got them back into the top 3. Now they're gonna have to battle back again with 8-Ball Bot to hold that position. But looking good for Ifabot. Big Jessbot now trying to get past the 8-Ball. Plant-Based Bot still trying to close that gap. And PizzaBot, the points leader, 7 points ahead. This is the finale race. They have a 7-point lead. Trying to stay out of last place. If they can just get to the midfield section, I think they can hold on to the points lead. But if they finish last and Ifabot or Fellow 4 even have a day out front, they're going to lose this thing. Nah, that's a plant-based representation there, Rich. Plant-based bot. And plant-based bot is catching up to that front group. And Jaden Seabot still has just, checked out. I'm going to go to TV mixed. We'll see what this looks like. Ooh, that's a nice shot. You can just see the gap now. Back to second. Currently held by the 6 of Dr. Pepper, but Ifabot now trying to make a move on the outside. This is what hurt 8-Ball earlier, battling with the 6. Let's see if Ifabot in the 61. Pink top, purple bottom. Can get past Dr. Pepper in the blue top, red bottom. Gotta love Martinsville. There you go. This is where the championship division is going to be at as well after this race. Oh, the 61 gets a run, but that 9 just holding that bottom, not making it easy. And here comes 8-Ball once again, having the best race of their season so far. No top 5s out of the 6 races run, and they are battling, trying to get on that top 3. Yeah, we'll say we have a podium for this division. I was gonna say podium. Battling getting that top 3. Racing here tomorrow? Oh, 8-Ball gets past the 61 and in the same swing gets to the inside bumper of Dr. Pepperbot and puts them to the outside lane. Can the 6 squeeze them down far enough? Can the 6 squeeze them down far enough to hold them back? They are door to door there, and it looks like 8-Ball is going to get the run. Plant-based bot now also moving up through the field late in this one. Currently have 1 minute 45 seconds left in this race. Again, the laps are an estimate. 1 minute 45 seconds left in this race. PizzaBot still battling the best they can to get to the midpoint or midway of this field. Seeing if they can hold on to the points. At this point, I think... Ooh, I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think they're close enough to Ifabot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're exactly... Are we going to have a freaking tie for the points? I'm going to have to come up with a tiebreaker. I think I have some tiebreaker somewhere in the rules. But PizzaBot trying desperately to make their way up through the field. They might get a 2-for-1 here. Can they get past Fellow 04? Dr. Pepperbot trying to work ahead of Ifabot again. Ifabot needs the points. They need to get these positions. With 51 seconds left in the race. It's wild. Jaden C having the race of their life. They're the Jaden C bot. But their story is in the middle of this field and towards the rear of the field for the championship. Ifabot, PizzaBot going at it. Basically racing each other at different parts of the track. And this field has turned into a hornet's nest now. We're multiple wide in different places. 16 seconds left. This is the final lap. Jaden Seabot rolling the victory, but we got to pay attention to the points battle for the championship. And PizzaBot is in last place. This is not good for PizzaBot. IFABot. Oh, IFABot's got to get ahead of Plant-Based. They got to get ahead of him. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Jaden Seabot getting the victory. Congratulations to the 69 on that. 8-Ball finishes second, their highest finish of the season. They had not had a top 5 all 6 races prior. Dr. Pepper finishes third. Plant-Based Bot in fourth. We got IFABot in fifth. Big Jessbot in sixth. Red Eye seventh. Fellow 04 eighth. Bray Combat in ninth. Private Crackbot 10th. And of course PizzaBot in a double zero in last place in 11th. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna have to exit out and see what we're looking at in terms of the points. I can't see the updated points until I exit out. But what a story there. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna exit out real quick. We'll get the BRB sign up, and then I'll show my screen for the standings, and we'll know who actually won this race or won the season. Congratulations again to Jaden Seabot on the race win. We'll save this replay so I can come back and get the championship photo. Goodness. I had the sound playing through the wrong thing there for a second. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Alrighty, here we go. Boom. Alright, now it's playing correctly. Here are the race results. No incident points. Fast lap went to Plant-Based Bot, making up that ground. 8-Ball getting second, and here are the season standings. PizzaBot is your champion. Don't mind this, I didn't race. PizzaBot, your champion, 277 points, and 2 points back is IFABot. So IFA needed to finish. Wait a minute, did they finish second in that race? No. They finished fifth, so they needed to finish top 3 to get the championship. Some costly... They were definitely in position to get the championship too, and they lost some spots late in that one. But PizzaBot gets the championship, and PizzaBot will be running in the BBRC next season, in Season 3. So get ready for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pizza's in the chat. Pizza's in the chat. Pizza. Oh man, that was a pretty good season for the support series. Now I know if we're gonna get a bunch of signups come Season 3, I'm definitely gonna open up the support series field a bit. We could definitely open this up to at least 20 if we get enough. But PizzaBot will definitely be moving on. I'll make a decision on the rest, if like maybe the top 3 in the standings move on and the bottom 3 of the BBRC moves down or something. I haven't made an official decision on that. But PizzaBot's definitely going on. That is that. I'm going to get back to BBRC intro, and I will get set up. We'll get set up for our second to last race of the BBRC championship season. I can talk. Oh my goodness. That was wild. Pizza Bot has something hiding under that cheese. That was cool. That was exciting. I liked that. Right, legend is done. We'll start loading up the oh yeah, I gotta close out my overlays so they don't accidentally carry over anything. Open it. Alright, so this is going to be the second to last race of the BBRC season. We have one more race to go at Talladega after this. Letting the overlays load up. Be back running. Might go MIA for a bit. Hopefully not the whole race. All good. Have fun. Thanks for popping in and say hi. Come on, iRacing, load up. Load up. Going back to Martinsville. And we're gonna have... How many cars do we have here? 35 cars or 36 cars in our field? Yeah, 36 cars. And they're bots. So hopefully they don't just go full stupid and make a parking lot. What was the race that we saw that happen? Like, everything else was actually a pretty good race, except for the parking lot incident. I forget which race it was. Was it the last one? Almost done loading up, now I'll switch the screen over. Do-do. Although I suppose I could show you the seat standings. So it's going to be a black screen, but there you go. You can check out the standings while you wait. That's just the top of the standings. Unfortunately, it gets cut off a little bit. But M. Guthrie Bot leading by 1 point over Sean G. Bot. Aviator Alex, who had the points lead, had a horrific race last race. I think they might have finished last, if I remember correctly. And they fell to third in the point standings. Guzzybot also doing well in the top 4, only 12 back from the leader. Bugsbot 30 back in 5th. Wexfern, Firestone, Cressessory, Tactic, What the Kellsbot making up your top 10. Anyone that's past the 12-point range, like Guzzybot in 4th, they need to have a good race this race. I mean, you can't make that all up in... I mean, you can. It's going to be tough, though. Make it all up in one race. So, yeah. If you want any kind of contention for the title, you got to put 2 solid races together if you're anywhere past 4th. And it looks like we are about set. Go over. See? Into before that, I'm going to disqualify myself. I also posted these in the Discord, so don't worry. If you want to check them out during the race, they are in our announcements section. What the standings are. All right, this is practice. Get up. I won't do the whole 12 minutes in practice. I'm just gonna set up and then we'll go along in sessions. Good. Again, the second to last race of the top division in the BBRC racing here tonight. Yo, Nick, how you doing? Oh, hey. Waves in the distance. You having a good night? Ace and good. Alrighty, let's, are they all loaded in yet? Get rid of it. Boom. Yes, they're all loaded in. Alright. We'll go to qualifying. This vertical ticker back down. These are the practice times if anyone put any down. Two-lap qualifier. Anyone is out just yet. Hope I hear somebody now. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good weekend, I suppose. It's the BBRC. No, DJ. Second to last race. Pretty good season finale in the support series just now. Pizza Bot winning the support series championship by 2 points over IFA, and Pizza Bot will be in the BBRC next season. All right, one lap in. Zane Taylor Bot, who we're following right now, leading the way, 22.4. Dan Herman Bot, who seems to qualify really well, just had some bad luck in the races themselves. Running second right now in the standings. Wexfern, their second lap brings them up front. R-Rig jumps ahead of him. DJ Underwood Bot moves to second. Is that everybody? Do we all have all the laps in? And that is your qualifying order at the top. R-Rig with the pole. Have they got a pole? Ah, of course they're not. Their season standings on my screen. I don't think. But they get the pole. DJ Underwood Bot going to be starting front row. Bearded Bot up there. Kyle C. Bot, the season 1 champion. Starting 4th. Tactic Tourism. Firestone. Wexfern. Racing Revel. Bearded Bot did something. We're starting in the top 10. And Goji Guy in the 86 starting 10th overall. I'm going to send this to the race. BRC music going up. They are gridding. So again, you didn't see earlier, the point standings heading in. Boom. M. Guthrie Bot with a 1-point lead over Sean G. 2 races to go, including this one. Aviator Alex, who had the points lead, had a horrific race the previous week. Falls to 3rd, 11 points back. Guzzy Bot also in the mix with 12 points. Bugs Bot is in 5th, 30 points back. And from there on, everyone from there on really has to put 2 solid races in a row to have any shot at this championship. This is not the full standings, unfortunately. It just kind of gets cut off because it's so long. I have the full standings posted in our announcement section in the Discord. Righty. They're waiting for me to do grid start. There we go. Grid start. Boom. $175 laps here at Martinsville. Did I do that correctly? Okay. There we go. That's a pretty cool shot. Okay, the lights are out. The lights are out on the pace car. They're going to be hitting the pits this time. Bye. And our rig bot going to lead us to the green flag here at Martinsville, the second to last race of the BBRC Season 2. And it's been a freaking good one, actually. Pretty good battle at the front of the standings. We've had some wild events throughout races, of course, but at least the point standings wise, it's been a pretty good battle. I was about to say, did the pace car fool us? But they should be jumping in the pits this... Yeah, there we go. Got turned around. Giving your bot permission to chastain their way through the field. Oh my goodness. And here we go. We're gonna stick with this high view just for a second. As our rig, with a great start in the 10, leads them around. Turn number 1. Looks like everybody's pretty cordial. Too wide throughout the field. Chris Essery bot looks like they got a little bit of a boot to the back bumper, but hold on to it. Oh, we are 3 wide back there. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. The 23 gets shoved out of the way. I think that's Tactic Tourism bot, possibly as well. Oh, you know what? I didn't go through the full qualifying order. My apologies. Hopefully you saw enough of it with the leaderboard. Sean G bot's out of line up front. I have a feeling once in a while we're going to see some 3 wide shenanigans. And it's going to lead to that 24 into the wall. That's Firestone bot. We should get cautions, at least at this track, if they pile up, because, I mean, it's everything that iRacing needs to throw the yellow. They're in the racing line no matter what. You would think we'd get cautions if we need them. But that is not good for the 24. They're going to be some damaged goods going through the rest of this race as the 86 powers through now. And they got to get down below or stay out of the way or something, because they got some heavy damage to that right front. You got to imagine it may have hurt the tire. All the while, our rig running away with the lead. I think we got some action going on here. Door banging between the 5 and the 48. We're 3 wide in front of them as GuzzyBot trying to make their way through the field. Bugsbot and What the Kelsbot going at it back here in 31st. Firestone bot still holding on in 12th after that damage into the wall. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. The 24 is still being aggressive despite the damage. It seems like they're running okay. Now is the 12 going to get in the wall? They hold off. They managed to stay out of it. My goodness. That was some tight racing. And they kind of get shoved out wide as well. The 24, what a move. They make their way back into the top 10. Oh, they're going to hit the pits. They seemed like they were driving so well. The 24 hits the pits. They're going to go in and fix some of that damage. It may have just gone. Maybe it finally just did not work out for them. And unfortunately, they were going to go some laps down. Green flag pits here. Unscheduled green flag pits are not going to do well for you at Martinsville, unfortunately. The 10's enjoying their peace of mind out front. Got a points over a half-second lead on second. Bearded Bot. Could have been a meatball. You're right, DJ Underwood. It does kind of seem like it could have been that way. It was quite a few laps afterwards, though, so I think they would have had to pit earlier, though. I don't know. But it is possible. Sometimes they throw the meatball flag at you in iRacing, and you really don't have to. You're still getting around fine. Some tight racing towards the back of the field still. I love all the different body makes that we had. I like that we had 3 different makes to choose from, with the Buick, the Chevy, and the Ford. Is it 5 laps for a meatball? Oh, interesting. I thought it was less. I honestly don't know. I'm not an expert on it. I'll take your word. GuzzyBot in championship contention, running 18th right now on the inside of Megatoni. Everyone, I mean, I don't want to jinx us, but everyone's behaving so far. I mean, we haven't seen too much, you know. bad decisions in terms of bot brain. We have a pass for the lead starting here. The 13 get to the inside of the 10. And Arvig bot leaving the door open. The 13 made up a lot of ground. They might have a good car here today. Let's see how they do in the long run. Apparently the 10 got off to a hot start, but running hot laps out front, maybe burned up their tires. I don't know. They gave up a lot of time to the 13. They're still battling on their outside, though. See if they can get the spot back. Also, again, as always, let me know how the sound's doing. If I need to adjust anything, if you want to hear more of the actual car action or whatnot. The 10 not giving up, 13 still to their inside. 10's got to be careful, though. I feel like on the outside, in terms of bot racing, it's easy to just get shot up towards the wall. Got to get these passes done as soon as possible to stay out of this position. They might get this back, riding the outside. Firestone bot still in the pits getting worked on. They are 7 laps down now. And oh, there we go. The pass is officially done. 13 getting the job done. And the 18 of Tactic Tourism has taken advantage. Well, they get their nose under the 10 and they're going to stay there. And they're going to work on this pass for second now as well. The top 10 starting to get spread out. Wexford in 4th position. Bearderbot's moved up 4 spots into the top 5. Kyle Seabot right up there as well. DJ Underwood running 7th. We got Gingerbeard in the 44, running 8th. Aviator Alex 3rd in the points, running 9th here today. And then a battle for the 10th spot between Goji Guyan and John in West Texas. And looks like the 55 might get the pass done right here. Racing Revels had a good few races in that 12 car, currently running 12th. Chris Essery, we saw getting bumped around earlier on this race. They're up 3 positions from the grid start. Currently running 13th, Zane Taylor 14th, and making up your top 15 is M. Guthrie, the points leader. And that's your top half of the field report. Jump back and check with the leaders here. The 18 has moved into 2nd. And the 13 seems committed to protecting that bottom lane, apparently. They're running pretty weird. A pretty weird line there on the front stretch. They really don't want the 18 to get underneath. And the 18 says, it's okay. I'll just get the pass done on the outside. The 10 now trying to join suit. And it seems like the 13 may be having some issues. They lost some pace, and the 18 gets the pass done. Tactic Tourism has moved to the front of this race. On the night of Private Practical's birthday. You can't make this stuff up. Thank you very much for the sound checks. The 10 now battling back. Our rig. Moves back into 2nd. Seems they must have had some off laps and it cost them the lead, but they have a strong enough car to come back. The 13, who knows? Maybe they burned up some tire trying to make that pass before. And Wexford looking like they have some pace in the number 1 car. I believe they were the season opener winner. Haven't done too much since. But running top 5 here today. Bearderbot also kind of alone in that 5th position. There's DJ Underwood making a pass on Kyle Seabot. 21 getting past the 11. Gingerbeard right there as well. Suspicious. I did not do anything. It's just seemingly somehow a wild coincidence. I mean, it is so early in this race that who knows if this is actually... They might just have the lead for a moment and end up losing it. But still kind of cool that actually happened. M. Guthrie, the points leader, in 13th place. They are now up 7 positions in that 66. Trying to get past Chris Esserybot in that gold 31. Take a look back through the field a bit, see how everyone else is doing. I don't see any too much damage going on, but a lot of tight racing door to door. Oh, that wasn't, you know what? I thought that it was Tactic Tourism earlier that got shoved out. That must have been the 02 that got forced 3 wide. Because they have somewhat similar uniforms, paint schemes. There's the 23, Enigmatic Entity moving up from the 30th position. And Firestone Bot is back out onto the track. They are 9 laps down. So tough start to this race for Firestone. Not what you want to see, having to make an early green flag pit stop. Oh, is the number 45 Jake and Steinbot in this race? I thought they got suspended. No, they are in this race. They're running 32nd. I'm just kidding. And Tactic Tourism in the 18. Now pulling away, enjoying this lead, about a 0.6, just over a half-second lead. Similar to what the 10 was doing earlier in this race. Now let's see if the 18 can hold on to this pace, or if they're going to get reeled in once again. See, we got a bigger crowd now. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining in. Whether you have a bot in the race or not, this is so far been a pretty good BBRC race. Nothing too, you know, wild from the bots. No game-breaking incidents or anything like that, which is always appreciated. Hopefully they continue to behave. It does look like rain. This is the second to last race of this BBR season. Championship is on the line. Of multiple drivers still in contention. Full point standings have been posted in our Discord. They were also shown a few times towards the start of this race. And there's the sun. Man, that was wild. Did you see how dark it got? All of a sudden, we're full sun again. We had some major cloud coverage there. And the driver's having to get used to different racing conditions as the clouds roll on through. This top 10 really getting spread apart. I wonder if we're going to see. Let's get to the blimp and check out. If we maybe that's not the best view, eh? See if we can jump to. Okay, they still got like a full straightaway. Yeah, they're still on the other side of the track. Eventually, there will be lap traffic. There will be lap traffic they'll have to deal with, but not so far. For the TV mixed view. I like this shot. That's so cool looking. And again, 18 now. Over a second lead on our rig, the number 10. I believe, yeah. The number 10, the pole winner, starting on the front row, had the lead, lost it to Bearded Bot, and then gained back second place from them. But at that point, the 18 had already gone on by, and they are leaving the field behind. We'll see how they deal with lap traffic when they eventually get to it if no caution comes out. Bearder Bot still in the top 5, trying to catch up to this group. Kyle C, though, is on the move as well. Now getting to the back bumper of the 4. Oh, almost to the back bumper of the 4. Just a little off. Man, some of the views, they look so slow. I almost thought there was a caution for a second. See the rubber starting to work its way in onto the track as well. That's another thing I really like about races here. You can see the track just getting worked in. Yeah, rain is on the way. I mean, I don't know if they would, like, include that onto oval racing or not. Like, do you Because it's not like they have like a crew chief weather system where you can guesstimate if the rain's going to hit, if you should stay out or not during a rain delay. But not that I wish they would do that in like whatever console game eventually, you know, makes a real game for NASCAR. That'd be kind of cool. But I just don't see that happening for oval iRacing. But it'll be cool for road course racing. That'd be wild though. You just gotta like look at the you got like a little radar thing. Oh man, I think I should stay out here. I might get the win on the red flag. Oh my goodness. Let's see who the biggest mover of the race so far is. We got a few up 6 spots. I mean, towards the front, John in West Texas has moved up 8 positions. They started 17th, currently running 9th. But the most spots moved is Shaffybot, running 19th in the 09. They started 31st on the grid, and they are up 12 positions. And they've got a wall in front of them right now, but it seems like they have a pretty good car early on in this race. Let's see if it carries on through. Yeah, there's a traffic jam right there between those cars. It seems like the 74 and the 09 are much faster than the 70 and the 3, and there's just nowhere to go. The 18. Ooh, the lead's starting to get cut into. The number 10, our Rigbot. Starting to work in the Tactic Tourism's lead here. And what are we working with in terms of lap traffic? Oh, that's not a good view for it. What about this? There we go. That's a good way to do it. So we got about a turn between the front of the race and the back of the race now. Lap traffic going to come into play sooner than later. 43 laps down at 175. Sound surprised by Shaffy. Part of the lore. It's part of the lore. Are the bots shifting? I don't know. Let's dig deeper. We're inside the cockpit of Tactic Tourism Bot with the lead. I guess so. Right? That sounded like they did. Interesting. This is second place, our Rigbot, trying to make up that ground. Bearded Bot can barely see them around the turn. There's Wexfern's view, and Bearder Bot, and then there's Kyle C707 Bot. Season 1 champ, running 6th right now in this race. Trying to get past the 4, might have to use the bumper eventually. But it's still pretty early on for that. That's a cool view. Man, there's so much tight racing back here. They keep... are they trying to push the 3 wide once again? We might see some of it. If this like traffic jam of a mid pack forces some 3 wide situations, we could potentially eventually see a caution. But right now, it seems like everyone's spread out enough not to lead to that. Ooh, I think the 70 kind of got doored there. Guzzybot, Robledo Bot, or I mean, Guzzybot and Zane Taylor Bot trying to get by. Looks like Steinbot got ahead of that group. Robledo Bot, now the biggest mover of the race, up 12 positions. Up 13 positions, running 20th after starting 33rd. There's the 14, Goldstrom Bot, running 21st. That's actually where they gridded. One of the few drivers to be running in their actual qualifying position still. Oh, are they going to make it 3 wide? We're going to witness 3 wide here. They thought better of it. Back with the check-in on the leaders. Tactic Tourism starting to pull away once again. They got into point... Rig got within 0.8 of the leader. But now the 18. Turning up the pace. Let's take another wide shot, see how close we are to the back of the field. Still a straightaway. And the top 10 are so spread out right now. It's going to get real hard to commentate once they start mixing up the field here. There's Aviator Alex Bot running 12th. Trying to make a comeback race after a tough outing last week. Lost the points lead, but could totally get back into that spot with a good run here today. They're actually working on the inside of the current points leader, M. Guthrie Bot, who falls back to 12th. Off that move by the 22. Yeah, the All-Star race, I mean, I saw some people thought it wasn't that good. I mean, obviously the package can always be a little better, especially with what we've seen in past years, the short track racing. But I thought it was still a pretty good race. I enjoyed it. There's been a few races that I felt were good races that I enjoyed, and then I'd get online and saw, like, even the Jeff Gluck poll, everyone would vote no. And I was like, okay. Sometimes NASCAR's its own worst enemy in terms of that. Everyone wants every single race to be exactly perfect, but like no sport's like that. That's part of the fun. It's just that you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, sometimes there's football games that aren't that good or not as exciting, or they're different from each other. Not even that they're not good. They're just different from each other. They play out differently. Defensive struggles, whatever. Not every race. Like, you could take that same race today, run it again, and get like a totally different kind of caution fest outcome. Like, you just never know. It always drives me a little crazy. Everyone's like, burn it all down. Every single time there's a race that doesn't fit their exact mold. Yeah, I thought it was fun. It was really cool. It was a cool look at the history of the sport and everything. I had a lot of fun watching and seeing the views and stuff. We're 3 wide for fifth or for 4th. Kyle Seabot making a big move on the inside. They're going to get a 2-for-1 here as they move into 5th position. I think, actually, was Gingerbeard behind Kyle C? Yeah, they were. So Gingerbeard must have caught up to those two, made a move that put the 4 in a bad place, and the 11 running the very bottom of the track gets a 2-for-1 deal, moves into the 5th position. Kyle C, peace in the chat. Yeah, I think that 11's on the move. They're already pulling away. Let's see if the 4 can get past the 44 once again. For lap 59 of 175. Midway point is about 87, 88 laps. Be interesting to see when they come in for fuel or tires as well. Ford making a move on the 7 there. Sean G-Bot for 15th. They break into the top 15, now up 9 positions from their grid. Robledo still up 13 spots, the biggest mover so far. And Shaffy Bot in 19th, up 12 positions, one of the biggest movers as well. The farthest drop that we've seen is obviously the 24 Firestone. 9 laps down, unfortunately. During those early race scuffles when everyone was going 3 wide, the 24 kind of got shoved into the wall, and they just had a little too much damage, had to hit the pits on the green flag. And it cost them. They had started 6th overall. But outside of that, the biggest drop looks like Megatony Bot. They're running 25th after starting 12th in that 76 car. Need to finish the season off strong, but a tough one. Yeah. Where? I'll see button stage. 29th. Yeah, it's tough. 8 starts. No top. Really, no top 10s? Average finish of 1. Oh. Maybe there will be a turnaround next season. At least you got the Season 1 championship. I thought I heard a little bit of crashing going on. I mean, the 11 car was just pure dominance in Season 1. I don't even know. Oh, the 77 making it 3 wide with the 45. 45 keeps it out of the wall. Getting dicey back here. People starting to lose their tires. We're 3 wide right here. Trying to crack into the top 20. Firestone says, I learned my lesson. Jaffe's up to 18th. There's 3 wide right in front of them. Sean G, Racing Revel, and Guzzybot going at it. Oh my goodness. So we might see it. 7 barely stays off the right rear of the 26. Man, the bots are doing a very good job of avoiding wrecks here for pushing 3 wide. People are starting to get impatient. We're at lap 67 of 175. I think some have taken... I'm hearing... Is anyone else hearing that? I'm hearing, like, contact noises, sound effects from the iRacing sim, and I can't see where they're at. There's no incident points going on. It might just be the cars going door to door. It might be the sound of that. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing damage anywhere. This is the battle for 6th position. Bearderbot on the outside. With Wexfern and the 1 trying to get by them. And it looks like the 1 is going to get this done. 4 might be struggling on tires or something there. One car was in 4th a minute ago. Interesting. So maybe the 44... Oh, yeah, the 11 of Kyle C. Bot moves up to 4th position. Huh. That might be something to look at right around lap 68, 69. Nice. We'll, maybe we'll go back and look at that in the replays. I don't know if it was a move by the 11 or the 44 again, or if the 1 ran wide and it cost them a few spots. The 4 still trying to take advantage, but I just don't see this late in the run them getting that done on the outside. And the mid-pack is just an absolute battleground. Cars are going up and down like 3 spots here and there. People are getting shoved to the outside. The 4 still, I mean, they're pinching the 1 down. They're kind of holding them off on the outside. I just don't think they're going to get that spot back. It's almost like it'll be better off just to, you know, file in behind and try to get the spot back on the inside if you can fit your nose in. 21 of DJ Underwood bot moving into 9th. M. Guthrie back to 10th position. M. Guthrie, again, the points leader heading into this race by, what was it, 1 point? Yeah, 1 point over Sean G. Bot. Oh! Can the 4 get a run here? And they do. They get the pass done. So, well, my own bot shut me up. They got past the 1. They secured the position back. Although they're going to leave the door open again, aren't they? Oh, gosh darn it. Ah, shut the door. All right, I'll stop watching my bot here. Look at all these. There's battles all throughout the mid-pack. This is ridiculous. Oh, what's happening? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought I saw someone dropping through the field, but it was something else. Robledo Bot and Shaffy Bot still the biggest movers, and Shaffy 19th, Robledo 20th. They just cannot get past that group in front of them. Keep moving forward. But the Kelsbot has been doing well. They're up 8 or 9 positions now. They were battling in the rear of the field for a good while. All right, let's do another wide check just to see how far the back of the field is. So there's your leader. There's the back of the field. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're less than a turn away. About just 3/4 of the straightaway. Till we have to deal with lap traffic for the leader. I use my birthday powers to fire Jakenstein. I mean, you can wish for it, I guess, when you blow out your candles, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think it's going to come true now because you said it out loud. It's going to open the door back up for the 10 to potentially get in there. There's the 13 who's been quietly running third for a lot of this race. And, oh, what the heck happened here, BBRC? And the 1, what the heck? They got past the 44 as well? They moved into 5th position, and they are on the back bumper of the 11. We didn't see how the 11 got past the 1, but could we see some revenge here? If it was indeed the bumper. And don't look now as well, but John in West Texas starting to catch up to this group. Bunch of 2 wide battles still going on. This is everybody trying to get into the top 15. A lot of points on the line still early in this race. And some of these cars back here just not, they just don't have it today. Not changing very many positions. Already used it for the BBRC race. This ain't a genie. You get 1 B-Day wish. All right, so over a 2-second lead for the 18. I want to see how they deal with the traffic. Happen quicker. The group back here can't help themselves. It's like they're driving too wide throughout, but it's slowing this group down so much. Almost thought we were gonna get 3 wide there as the 48 took a peek between the 76 and 70. I don't know. I think that's against the rules. Using your first wish to wish for more. I don't think that works that way. '74. The 09 going at it for 17th. Bot now up 14 positions. If they can hold this past the 74. Robledo Bot also up 14 positions on the outside. Almost looked like they were thinking about 3 wide, but I'd highly not suggest it. Yeah, you can't even do that with a genie, no. Everybody knows this. I love the nonchalant. This is common knowledge. Oh, the 48's been so aggressive this whole race. They've been trying to force 3 wide multiple times now. Luckily, no one is any worse off for it. Take another look at our leader. Oh, I mean, it's going to happen before the end of the race. As long as we don't get a yellow, it's going to happen. That 10 is on the way, though. They were ahead by 2 seconds. And now our rig in the 10 is within a second of the leader. What is going on with the 18? Have they eaten up the tires? Or are they holding back with the traffic on in front of them? I don't know. Something's going on. We might have a battle for the lead without the lap traffic soon enough. Wexford in the 1 has gotten past the 11. I missed that. My apologies. We're 2 wide for 6th. Somehow, John in West Texas and Bearderbot both got past the 44, and they're battling 2 wide for 6th position. All right, when I see red, I'm just jumping around to make sure there's no wild stuff happening. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, he's on the back. Oh, the 55 almost turns the 44. That was close. They were right on the left rear. And the 44 holds on to it. Now we're 2 wide for 7th between Bearderbot and John in West Texas. The 55 having none of it. They're getting frustrated. Oh my goodness. We were almost two rows, 3 wide. This is for 26th. I mean, go at it. Every point matters. Only 2 races left. Everybody trying to stay on the lead lap. They know the leader's coming. Check that spread again. Well, the main part of the field is still a little ways away, but the real Robert, the last car on the lead lap, right there, could cause some issues in a bit. Obviously, Firestone, who was battling in the middle of the field, 9 laps down, currently running 36th, is the last place car. We're 3 wide again right here, and guess who's once again involved? The 48, Timbo Slicebot. Water. Kind of hop around to different parts of the race, get everyone some air time. Small Tom in the 92. Get on to the 48 for 30th. GuzzyBot has worked their way up to 12th, or at least battling for 12th with the 22 of Aviator Alex. Both these drivers in contention for the championship, trying to have good days today. I mean, even if they don't win, they just have to finish as far into the top 10 as possible just to get as many points to stay in contention heading into the final race at Talladega, where anything can happen. And we're back with the leader who... So, they may have just been cooling off their tires because our rig had got close to a second behind, or took a second off their lead. And now we're once again falling back I don't understand it. This is the ebbs and flows. .24 might, on those freshies, might be, well, they're not freshies anymore. They got 84 laps on their tires compared to the 101 that everybody else does. Trying to get at least one of their 9 laps back. Oh, thank you, Jakenstein. Yeah, I mean, if you're enjoying the races, then drop a like. Helps out the channel, make me feel good. Thank you. The entire track kind of spread out now. We got cars almost every part of the track. I'm just teasing them and slowing down. There you go. Yeah, they are shifting. And this is off the front bumper of the leader, Tactic Tourism. Now with almost a 3-second lead. And they are catching the real Robber, about to put the 39 a lap down. And this is going to be their first experience with lap traffic. And look at all of that in front of them. This could change the story of this race. If we had gotten a caution up to this point, I don't think we would have seen. I mean, it's taken us 105 laps to get here. I don't think we would have seen the lap traffic come into play. But we've gotten a full green flag run so far, and it has come into play. The 18 is going to have to battle with some slower cars ahead. But my goodness, they have a 3-second gap on second. The whole top 5 kind of spread out there. And then the rest of the top 10 is like just absolutely battling this entire way. M. Guthrie, the points leader, now up to 8th position. Al Seabot has moved back to 9th. I missed that one. It seems like somebody makes a move and it puts that driver in an awkward position, and then others just kind of follow through. Oh, it almost looked like the 66 and 11. I think there is some damage to the left front of the 11. They don't have an incident point, so it wasn't anything too heavy, but you can see it's buckled a little bit. It's definitely buckled. I wonder what happened there. Some intense battling within the top 10 here. As the 11 now trying to take advantage. Like, see what I'm saying here? I feel like when you get put into an awkward position with someone trying to pass you, the car behind them then, you know, follows suit, and you don't lose one spot, you lose 2 or 3 positions, depending how much of a train there is. And the 66 off and running, and the 11 gets on through. And here we go. The leader has caught the back of the field. The 18 now dealing with some lap traffic. How quickly do they get around the 39? They got up to almost a 4-second lead. And now, how fast does the 10 and 13 of our rig bot and bearded bot cut into it? With the 18 being slowed down a bit, not being able to run their line like they have most of this race. They get past the 39 pretty well, pretty quickly. They made that as painless as possible. But it has cut into it. Now we're just over 3 seconds when it was almost to 4. And the lead is under 3 seconds now. There's a little bit of a gap to the rest of the lap traffic. But it's going to get tougher from here as cars are going to be too wide in places. They're all battling for positions. My goodness. This is also going to start turning into a headache for me to commentate. Look at that gap between 9th place, then there's 10th, and then there's 11th. Someone is just holding up the rest of the field, and Guzzybot is right at the front of it. The 22 and 21 going at it for 12th position, and the 26 trying to run away. They moved into 11th position. We're 3 wide behind them. Steinbot trying to get past the 21, and then DJ Underwood bot gets put in that tough spot. They keep themselves out of the wall. They lose multiple positions. And here we go. Now the next victim to go a lap down looks like could be Bugspot running 34th. They just did not come with the setup they needed, and they haven't been able to get a pit stop to adjust. They just have not had the speed and are in danger of going a lap down here. 116 of 175 down. 18 leading the way. So we could start seeing that 2.9 second lead start to dwindle as the 10. Yeah, we're 2.5 or almost 2.6 seconds split now. I thought Bearded was going to start making a nice run. I felt like they were just kind of, quietly keeping pace in 3rd. They weren't too far behind, but now they're falling off pace. The 10 has somehow gotten another wind here, and the 13 is falling off. They might have to battle with some of these guys and gals who are coming up quick from 4th on back. The 66, M. Guthrie, the points leader, makes a move for 4th position. Could this be a championship type move? I mean, with the championship now only separated by 1 point with 2 races to go, including this race, stuff like that could be a championship winning moment to look back on. The 55 of John in West Texas, they have been flying through the field. By the way, biggest mover now, M. Guthrie, 16 positions from their starting grid. They started 20th, running 4th. John in West Texas started 17th. They're running 5th, up 12 positions. Robledo is also still doing really strong. 17th right now, up 16 positions from 33rd. Looks like Shaffybot started running into some issues. They're only up 8 positions now, running 23rd. Oh, we got a battle for 8th. Bearderbot and Kyle Seabot. Banging doors. You can see a little bit of damage on the left front of the 11 from earlier. And it looks like the 4 is going to get this position. Jump back in with our leader, who is walled in right now by lap traffic. They still have not got past the 81. 2 lap cars are too wide. Right in front of the 18, and the 10 is absolutely ecstatic. They're only 2 seconds back. They got to get past the real Robert. If they can get past the 39 quickly, that's when they can take advantage of this blockade in front of the 18. Oh, I know, Robledo. Like, everybody did such a good job. I love the paint schemes this season. That, and on top of the fact that these cars just look so good. I really love seeing these cars. I almost don't want to change them for next season because they look so awesome. I've really enjoyed the racing for the most part. I think I'd have some adjustments I'd make to some of the AI ratings to help solve some issues we saw this season, but in terms of everything else, I thought it was a pretty good race, or a pretty good season. The 10 still trying to get past the 39. They make the dive, and they should have it from here. They're a much better car this race. How's the 18 doing? Still trying to get past them. They might be able to get under the 92 here. Kyle C held off the 4 for 8th position, so they must, I don't know if they came back on the outside or if they dove under them the next turn. Seems like once somebody, they just keep, it's like ebbs and flows. Someone gets quick, then they fall off, then they get quick again. An interesting race in that regard. 55 looking for some more spots, eyeing up the ones position of 5th. Now the 18 has the inside line on the 72, and this could be a big moment for the 18. R-Ray cannot take advantage of this. Oh, did they finally got past the real Robert. And they're a little under a straightaway behind from the leader. But now they're going to have to get through this traffic. Unfortunately for them, the 18... Ooh, they might not be past them. I don't know. The 10's got to take advantage, though, now. They can't dilly-dally. They have to get up to the 18 if they want to make up this ground. 18's too strong. It looks like the lap car is almost leaving the door open on the inside lane. And the 10 is not happy to see that in their front windshield. Hey, Shaffy. Welcome back. Lap 129 of 175. Oh, the 72 of Lone Wolf almost spins out the 18. You saw that. That was very close to sending the 18 to the wall. Lap 130. Oh my goodness. I thought we were about to see the leader get wrecked. The 10 still not really showing the pace they need to run down the 18 at this point. And I am wondering if we were going to see cautions. I mean, not cautions, or not pits or not. A lot of laps on these tires. See who's managing fuel and whatnot. If we get some late race pits. There have been some fuel mileage races. Gingerbeard in the 44 now jumping ahead of... Oh my goodness, we turn away for a second. So my guess is the 11 probably tried to make a move on the 1 car, and it didn't work out for them. Oh no, the 55 was working on the 1 car. Well, somehow Bearderbot and Gingerbeard gets ahead of the 11. Who knows? They just keep going back and forth like a seesaw. Oh, the 4. And to the outside of the 1. The 1's having some issues. They're losing some pace here. The 55 gets past them on the outside. And now the 4 trying to do the same thing. Let's see if Gingerbeard in the 44 follows suit. And the 4 gets by as well. The 1 is struggling. Maybe they heated up their tires trying to fend off that 55 or something. Now they make another dive here. It's not over. Guzzybot trying to work their way into the top 10 for the first time this race. Again, they are also in contention for that title. They're not far off in the points. I think they're 4th overall right now. M. Guthrie catches up to Bearded Bot for 3rd. The points leader in the 66. I believe that's their highest position of the race so far. Now up 17 spots. They've moved all the way through the field. Oh, the 4 stuck on the outside. The 44 now going to dive to the inside of the 1. It looks like the 11 might get a nice run here as well. Oh man, this group in this top 10 is... It's been very fun to watch. Oh. The 18 still trying to put Bugs a lap down. Bug spot, that is. And it has finally happened. Bug spot running 32nd, now a lap down. Now Timbo Slice in 31st, the next victim. The lead is still 2.5 seconds, as apparently our rig is having trouble catching up after getting past the real Robert. Their first, you know, jump into battling lap traffic. They have not gone anywhere. They cannot seem to catch up to the field. I thought that they were gonna, I thought the moment that the 18 hit that lap traffic, they were gonna start catching up like nobody's business, but it has not been that way. And the 18 has a nice little gap here. They keep putting space between themselves and second place. They're going to be kind of protected there from the by the lap traffic. No one's going to be able to get to them. Yeah, we all are going to still be on the edge of our seat here in terms of late race pits. Ooh, Robledo and Firestone banging doors. Where is Robledo? I think 16th. Firestone, again, down 9 laps after a early incident with no caution. They just kind of got into the wall, and it was just a little too much damage to the point they had to pit for repairs under green flag conditions. And again, once you think this top group's settled, they're all battling for position. I'm sure the 11 will be right there to, you know, jump ahead of all 3 of these in any moment now. This group, they just keep going back and forth. Battles in the back of the field have been pretty exciting as well. But the Kelsbots had a nice recovery. They were kind of stuck at the back of the field. They're pretty far up there in the point standings as well. Now up 14 positions, 21st. Jerry Reedbot as well in 20th. They're up 14 positions. I remember them towards the rear of the field. They've been working their way through. Yeah, Yapitbot's been, I mean, they've been trying. They've been in some tight battles throughout, but they just can't seem to break through the top, out of the top, you know, out of the 20s or on back. Check back in on our leader, and the leader is actually on the way to this group. Bugspot gets their lap back. The 81 will not surrender. The 81 has passed more cars trying to stay on the lead lap than they have the entire race before that. They're up to 30th. I think it's the highest they've been. But the 18 now stuck on the outside. Not good. I'm hearing damage. Yeah, the 77 has a nice scheme for sure. I like the gold cars. And I'm perplexed. I don't know what happened. I thought the 10 was going to make up a ton of ground. We're falling off pace again. They're about to get repassed by the lap car, the real Robert, in the 39. 3 seconds back. I thought we were going to have an exciting battle for the lead amidst lap traffic, and so far it has not come into fruition. Points leader M. Guthrie Bot moves into 3rd. That's big for the championship points. Bearded Bot is definitely struggling on their tires, but they've maintained. They were kind of up there with the 18 and 10, just kind of like watching within striking distance, and at one point they kind of just fell off in terms of their pace, but they're still in 4th position. They've kind of enjoyed not having anyone battle around them. This group's probably would have caught them by now, but they can't help but go 2-3 wide at times and slow themselves down. Oh, the 81's again a lap down. Let's see if they get it back. 18, the race leader amidst lap traffic, trying to get by. They are boxed in right now. nowhere to go for the leader. And the 10, you can see the leader's just to the right side of the leaderboard right there. The 10 now in the middle of the turn. About a half straightaway behind. Running second. And M. Guthrie. I mean, about 20 laps or so still to go. I don't know if they have enough time to make up a 5-second gap. But they've had some late race pace here. Just took a quick break to get some water. And the 18 methodically trying to work their way through. The lead is now down to a second and a half. Oh, someone's having issues. Oh, we have pit stops. Oh, no. The 66 hits the pits under green flag conditions. They're now 35th. Looks like they had a pretty good stop, though. 12.5. I'm guessing they got some tires and fuel. They were in third position. Let's see if the rest of the field is on its way. The good thing about this, it's at lap 155 to 75, 20 laps to go. So I'm going to guess that the field is entirely going to pit. And we got green flag pit cycles. That could work out for the 66 if they get the undercut. The 55's now in. John and West Texas had worked their way through the field. They're going to go get some fresh rubber in the pits. Three cars have hit the pits. Will anybody else? Pit lane 1, I don't want that. Pit lane 2, anybody? Anybody coming in? There's actually kind of a pretty cool view. Oh, Kyle Seabot. Kyle Seabot is in the pits. There's Gingerbeard. We have multiple cars from the top 10. And if everyone is going to be pitting, the early bird gets the worm in terms of the short pit here. Let's see if Kyle Seabot fixes that damage at all. Hopefully, you know, I feel like they should just not bother, and they don't. They leave it. They have an 11.5 second pit. That's the second fastest so far. John and West Texas, the fastest pit stop with 11 seconds. M. Guthrie was 12.5. Gingerbeard in the pits now. They have a 10.7 stop. Lone Wolf McGee. Oh, I thought they were... Never mind. I thought they hit the pits the way they dropped. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. 15 laps to go. So those cars that hit the pits, they got freshies. They're going to be working their way like crazy around the lap traffic, but they have to get their lap back, and they have to hope others hit as well. Everybody else better pit. Oh, we have other pit stops. What the Kells jumping in line. We have Goji Guy jumping in the pits. They're hard to click. They drop down through the field so quickly. Goji Guy was running up there as well. Everybody jumping around. What the Kells had a 10.6 second stop. One of the, actually the fastest stop so far out of the green flag ones. Goji Guy with a quick stop as well, 10.7. Steinbot and the 74s hit the pits. Oh man, is this going to pay off for everybody? Bearded Bot jumping in the pits in the 13. The leader still out there battling with lap traffic. If I was the 18, I mean, you just don't know. If everyone's going to be pitting, I mean, if you know that everyone's pitting, jump in those pits and get out of lap traffic. Megatoni jumping in the pits. Wexfern in the 1, who's been battling among the top 3 or 5. Also in pit lane. Our rig has jumped in the 10. They had no pace to catch the leader. They needed to get some rubber, and they are in pit lane. Oh, DJ Underwood. Oh, there's so many I can't even see them all. They're all just like turning red, falling down the standings. Bearderbot jumps in. Gary Reedbot. Oh, and here comes the field. And here comes the field. You can see everybody. We'll go to a wide view here. We have some issues in pit lane as people getting in each other's way. Honestly, this is a whole nother aspect of this with bot racing. You want to pit by yourself because the bots do have some trouble dealing with traffic in pit lane. It could cost them. M. Guthrie has moved up to 7th. Tactic Tourism has hit the pits, and they are in traffic. Have they pit yet? They haven't. Dane Taylor is going to be the new leader on track as Tactic Tourism jumps into their box for a 3.8 second stop. They did not get tires. They only got fuel. Did they get enough? M. Guthrie jumps ahead of them. Zane Taylor still has to pit. The only one not to pit so far. In that 3 car. 167 of 175 to go. M. Guthrie bot has jumped out front on the pit cycle. Effectively. The only leading the cars that have pit. But can they catch up to... Oh, Zane Taylor jumps in the pits. M. Guthrie, the new leader. After the pit cycles, they do a major undercut. I mean, they were among the top cars before the pit stops. But we are all mixed together now in terms of laps down and whatnot. Tactic Tourism now battling with our rig for 2nd. And they are 2.3 seconds back of the leader. Oh, it is chaos too. There's cars going all kinds of different speeds. Everybody getting up to pace after exiting the pits. Your new top 5, M. Guthrie. We got our rig, Tactic Tourism, John in West Texas, Gingerbeard, Kyle Seabot, Bearderbot, Beardedbot. Ooh, Beardedbot had some they lost some spots there. Wexfern also up there, and Goji Guy, your top 10. Go back to the leader. 169 of 175. M. Guthrie bot trying to make a statement here. They have the points lead heading in to this race, and with 1 race to go on the season and 5 laps separating them from a win, this could be a major championship potential swing. There were definitely winners and losers out of those pit cycles. Definitely winners and losers. Some cars I saw... Man, Dan Herman bot moves up to 15th out of all that? What the Kells is in 15th? Oh, Dan Herman bot only got gas. They had a 4.4 second stop. So some cars put tires on. Maybe only 2 tires. Some only got a splash of fuel. Some strategy calls here out of the AI. What happened to Robledo? Back to 34th. They had a 44 second stop. Did they get a... What happened? I wonder if they got wrecked in pit lane. Did they get spun? Maybe they got caught up in traffic, or maybe they got a speeding penalty or something. I don't know. But 66 of M. Guthrie with the race lead, gets a major undercut, being the first one to jump into the pits. A brave thing to do in the BBRC. You never know what's going to happen with that. Yeah, I mean, Tactic took no tires. 3.8 seconds on their pit stop. They're back to 6th already. They're getting left behind. Kyle Seabot's moved up to 5th. Bearderbot only took fuel. They're back to 10th. I hope they can hold on to a top 10 at least. We got 2 laps to go. And M. Guthrie with over 2 seconds lead. They just got to make sure they don't wreck amongst the lap traffic here. Well, that was really interesting. That was fun, seeing a full pit cycle go through. And that is that. M. Guthrie gonna get the victory here today. The 66, the points leader by 1 point coming in. Getting the victory, and I believe that is their second win on the season. Did they win last week too? Was that what got them into the points lead? I can't remember who won the last race. But M. Guthrie gonna have a bit of a bigger points lead after this race. Second win on the season. Multiple laps led. And they moved up 19 spots. 19 spots, the biggest mover of the day, I believe. Yeah. Started 20th. John in West Texas also a big mover. 14 spots up. They finished 3rd after starting 17th. Gingerbeard started 13th, finished 9th. Finished 4th. Oh my goodness. That was a good race. That was awesome. Man, I got real nervous when I saw the what are we doing? When I saw the pit stop starting to happen. Got real nervous there, but seeing the full pit cycle was really cool. I feel bad that we won't know the standings until I exit out of here, but we usually like to we like to look through things, and ooh, the 21 has some damage on their right side. Interesting. I don't see any incident points for anybody, so any contact that anyone had or damage, it was a light hit. Yeah, I thought another thing I thought with the pit stops was I thought we were going to see some wrecks, but that did not happen. We had a cautionless race. Was this the first no caution race of the season, other than road courses? Might be. This was the cleanest race we've had. I'm gonna say that. I don't recall any other race being this clean. The bots actually drove like really well and made smart decisions. Let's yeah. Oh, I'll do a run through of the actual official results here. Get rid of the ticker. So here we go. We'll run through them. I'm not going to say everyone's name because my throat is dry after all of that talking. But M. Guthrie getting the victory. R-Rig, John in West Texas, Gingerbeard, and Kyle Seabot making up your top 5. There's the rest of the top 10. Here's 11th through 20th. We got 21st through 30th. And 31st through 36th. Wow. Crazy race. All right, with that, I will take your suggestions on anything to look through. If anyone's going to be leaving after that, if all you were interested in was the race, thank you for watching. We're going to go check out if there were any contact incidents or whatever. I'm going to find out what happened to Robledo in the pits. We'll take some pictures, and then I will release the official standings heading into the final race of the season. Get Robledo, and I'm just going to do it this way because it's here. Right. They were running 22s at the start, and then by the end of that green flag run, they were in the 24s. All right, let's see what happened here. Currently running 5th, so they're going to jump in the pits. I'm guessing something happened in the pit, whether someone just blocked them or they got spun out. Excuse me. Alrighty. Looks pretty normal so far. They're getting worked on. We do have some traffic coming through. Sounds good, Kyle. Good job by your bot. And if I am free, I shall join. I think I should be able to tomorrow. It'll be nice to get some laps under me. It's been a minute since I've been in iRacing as a driver. Practice at 8 and race at 9, I'm guessing? Or Eastern, I guess that is. So they had a really long stop. I don't know if they were fixing damage? Like, that was a very long stop. I don't know what happened. Someone must have messed up. I mean, I didn't know iRacing did that. I'm gonna guess they had some damage we couldn't see that they decided to fix for some reason, even though they were running well. Or we just RP it as someone messed up putting the tire on. They had some issue getting it off or something. I don't know. While we were on my bot, can we see lap 1, turn 3 right after I got my bot permission chest field? Oh boy. It could have been a penalty. You're right, Private. But I feel like they would have had to re-enter the pits, wouldn't they? Oh. Lap 3. Again, we'll release the official standings after we check out some of these things. Early on in the race. Everything looks pretty cordial. Feel a little contact with the 72 there, but just kind of racing into traffic. Oh, lap 1. Oh, we're 3 wide here. I think the 23 came down on you. And you both kind of went up into the O2 after that contact, but you made off better for it. I mean, you actually gained some spot. Boom. I can't figure out how to get the, oh, I might as well put some music on in the background. I can't figure out how to get the, screenshot button to work in this freaking thing. I literally have to paste these in to an image editor and save them. Yeah, I cannot get it to work. I don't know. Go find Firestone, see what happened to them. I mean, I know what happened. I literally saw it live. They have the damage by this point? I don't think so. Oh, the 22 and 12 kind of do a similar thing to what we just saw, and it just was... Oh! That was actually pretty tough hit there. Go right inside. So there's contact. They try to readjust, but the 12 just keeps going up the track, and the 24 had nowhere to go. That would have been pretty significant damage, but the thing is, they actually started racing fairly well after that. I think they gained a few spots, and then they hit the pits. Pit lane. Get out of here. I wish they would make this screen nicer. Like, modernize it a little bit. I don't think we need these bars. I don't think we need it to cover most of the screen just when you want to use the tools. What I want. Yeah, it could have been entire. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and the 11 and the 21 were kind of getting into it too. Down. Up. Print screen. Going to oh, that looks so cool. Oop. Oh, they had that tire lifted off the ground there. Remember when I spilled my water on my keyboard and didn't work the last time we did the BBRC race? That was good times. Also, I wasn't paying attention to the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright. Cool. I want to get a picture of those pit stops too. That was fun times. Huh. Oh, Firestone pit early, so they didn't have to worry about the pit stops. That's Autobot. Who had a lot of traffic? Oh, that's not kind of cool. I feel like there was a pretty busy lap. I'm not sure when most of the field hit. This looks pretty busy. I weirdly wish they would just give you the option to show the pit crew. It'd be so cool. Green flag pit stops. I want to see every team, even if it drops me to 30 frames. I want to see every team change their tires. It'd be so cool. Way in the back. That's what another thing that I really liked about Circuit Superstars. Not that I... Oh, it got so busy here. It was one of the first racing games that like every pit crew had, every team had their pit crew out there. I feel like maybe these cars don't do it, but I feel like I remember AI Racing showing the car lift up on its side when they would get their tires changed, but maybe some aren't getting their tire changed. Yeah, this looks so cool. It would look that would be such a cool shot if the crews were all out there. Right now it kind of looks bare. It's kind of cool looking. Sort of looks like pit stops are happening, even though I can't see the crew. Yeah, I gotta get a winner shot. And that was a fun finish. I did not see that coming. I mean, I felt like M. Guthrie's bot could have maybe made a run, but like after a while, it was just not enough laps to make it happen. I did not anticipate the freaking undercut at the end. Where you at? Goodness, there's so many cars. Love all the colors. Oh, that's cool. Guthrie bot, the winner. Get a cool winner shot. There we go. Boom. Well, tactic. The bot didn't get the birthday win, or private practical. The bot didn't get the birthday win, but at least you got to watch them race out front for a long while. That was pretty exciting. Lap one. Sorry, I didn't see this earlier. Lap 130, number 18, and 72 contact. Got it. 30. Eight. Up. I think it's gonna be it. Is that it? Did I miss it? Oh no. The 72 got on the back. Oh yeah. Back to that pit lane. Look at me on the other side. Gosh darn. Oh no, here they are. And I wish I could use the same controls I did with the Alt-Z and just change this camera. It's annoying. Really, I don't think you can really tell. Oh no, there you go. Boom. All right, I think that's it. I don't have any other requests, I don't think. I got a pretty good amount of pictures. Oh, I feel like that group, this group was battling for so long. I feel like I gotta get a good shot of them. There's one where they're like all over. Fine, I'll change this. All right, that's actually pretty good. Pit lane. This group was going at it like forever. I wonder if we can get a cool... This for sure. Not exactly from the side, but we can get like a 3/4 view. Kind of a sort of realistic photo. The angle there, it's like actually somewhere someone might, well, maybe not on pit lane, but behind the wall at least. Right. Only gonna have one more race and no. Alrighty, I am going to close this down and we will see the official standings. So once again, here are the results. Really cool seeing the pit cycles. I enjoyed that. This is how make it miss. Hey, there's gotta be off season to draw suspense. Dave, sure. The results. Did anyone end up getting an incident? No, they didn't. I think. Everyone's fastest lap came so early on, and then, you know, Steinbot, lap 167. Yeah, that's when they ran their fastest. What? Everybody is, like, right at the start of the race, and then a 167. That's hilarious. Our rig with the fastest lap of the race. That was good. Alrighty, here we go. M. Guthrie leads by 18 points over Sean G-Bot, heading into the final race of the season. Now, that is not locked in. There's enough cars in this field where that can definitely be made up. But I don't think anyone... I have to go look at the points and how they work. Guzzy and Sean G are definitely still in contention. I don't know about Aviator Alex if 27 points. If there's enough. There might be enough. Yeah, there is definitely enough. So the top 4 are all in the running for the championship. I'm pretty sure Fifth on Back are officially eliminated. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. My bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. So M. Guthrie Bot leads by 18 points. Do that all the time. It's so tough. It's not, because it's not my usual setup. Usually I'm pressing buttons, but to get the overlays like I do with the standings, I can't have it record the game like I usually do. I have to do desktop screen. So anytime I want to do any kind of screen or whatever, I have to do it by hand. It's so much more complicated and hard to remember to do. Yeah, so going into the last race, the top 4 are in contention. Fifth on Back, unfortunately none of us are going to be competing for a title, but you can still move up and down the standings. Definitely some close points matchups. Move up and down. And then at least last place is going to be demoted to the support series, possibly more. I don't know if I want to do like the top 3 and bottom 3 and a relegation and promotion thing, or maybe top 2, bottom 2. But definitely want to get out of that area of the standings if you can. Pizza Bot is already definitely moving up after winning the Support Series championship. I'm here for an M. Guthrie championship. I hope they're still watching the races. Hopefully they get to see this without it being spoiled or something, and they see that amazing turnaround. That was so cool. The pit cycle was awesome. I've been waiting for something like that to happen. Like I think that was one of the best races we've had in terms of like actual legit racing. Oh yeah, I like that last screen. Put it back, please. Yeah, Robledo, that was a lot of points that could have been on the board. That was definitely unfortunate. Some interesting point battles going on here. Sure. Alrighty. And last race of the season is going to be at Talladega. Anything can happen at that one. You're going to get 2 fast repairs. Or no, you're going to get a fast repair. Yeah, you get 1 fast repair at the super speedways. I have to remember. Or did I already do that? I think I set that setting ahead of time. Race by race. I'll have to make sure I check. But yeah. Yeah, that was a fun race. I enjoyed that one. But all right, thank you so much everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the BBRC series. We got one more race to go, and then the off season. And we'll make a decision on what to do from there for season 3. I really enjoyed these cars. I'd be kind of sad to see them go, but I feel like we could mix it up, but I don't know. I want to stay in the NASCAR realm, but maybe we could also maybe take a break from these and have a different BBRC series, like an endurance series where we have like 2 classes going on or something. I don't know. We'll brainstorm. I really liked the way these cars handled this season though. There's some adjustments I got to make to the AI settings and maybe race lengths to avoid some awkwardness, but otherwise I felt like the racing's been really exciting. We've had natural cautions. We had a clean race, no yellow this race. You'd love to see the trucks. We could possibly do the trucks. I'd have to buy the other 2 bodies. I only have 1 of the trucks, I think. Like I had to buy all 3 of these cars on iRacing to have them all available. Yeah, Xfinity might be good too. I think the trucks would be a lot of fun. We'll look at the trucks. We could do some exhibition race. All right. Again, if you are watching and you're not part of the BBRC, I guess you might enjoy this stuff and you should just subscribe and all that stuff. And I have to assume everyone here is only here because they want to watch. They are part of the BBRC, but good night. Thank you for watching. Had a lot of fun, and depending on what time I am released tomorrow, maybe we'll be racing in that truck race Kyle mentioned. But if not, we'll find something else to do as well. All right, peace everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Hope you have a good sleepies. Get that funky music.